All right, so what we have left in this page right here is actually taking care of adding this product, for example, to the cart. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna set up some kind of hidden form at this part, and we're gonna insert the data inside the table. We're gonna name it cart, for example, and we're gonna link this table, of course, to a model with the same name. All right, so let's go ahead and actually do this. So first of all, I want to go ahead and I want to set up the form. So if we go to resources, if we go to views, and if we go to products, if we go to product.single.blade, I should go at the bottom. Let's see, right here actually. Yeah, at this part, this is simply an anchor. We are gonna make this so it will actually be a button, not an anchor. All right, so I want to go ahead. Let's see, yeah, let's go right here. That's fine. I will go form, and I'm gonna go method right here. So the method for this form is going to be post, of course, and I'm gonna go action right here, and let's leave the action right here for a second empty. All right, and I want to insert a couple of things in this form. So the first thing right here, let's go input, and I'm gonna keep it type, and the type for now it will be text. All right, and I'm gonna go value right here. I'm gonna insert first of all the name of the product. So the product name, we can copy this like that, and we can paste this in. So this will be name. All right, so right after this, well, actually we can close it as that. So let's also paste a couple of things, for example, like the price of the product, and we can also grab the image of the product. All right, and I want to also the product ID. So let me go right here, copy this, and if I go right there and paste this in, so this will be ID like that. This will be product underscore ID. Let's see, yeah, this will be ID like that. Sorry, we should actually set up some kind of names right here. All right, so do we need like to grab anything else? Let me go ahead and grab my design, for example. Let me go to the cart. Let's see what we're gonna show in the cart, because that will help us. We can actually insert, let's see, we can insert the description, or we can just leave it as that, that will be fine. We're not gonna insert the description, the image, the title, the price, yeah, the product ID. Those are simply enough for me. All right, so I guess that those are fine. So I'm just gonna go right here, and I'm gonna add the name for every and each one of those. So this will be product ID like that. All right, so I'm gonna copy this, go right here, and keep pressing Alt and paste like that. So this will be the name of the product, this will be the price, and this will be the image. All right, so this is actually it. I want to go right here, and I want to make this so it will be a button like that. And the button does not have any kind of href. It should have type submit and the name submit, for example, All right, so yeah, that's actually everything. Maybe we can go right here, and we can go CSRF like that. So save this whole thing. Let's now go ahead to the routes, and let's create our link for our route. I want to go ahead, I want to copy this, I want to go down at the bottom and paste. So this will be a type of post, and this will simply go to let's see, product dash single, and we're gonna pass in the ID. All right, so we can keep it like that, that's totally fine with me. Let's see, I'm gonna go right here, and this will be add a cart, or we can simply add cart, something like that. All right, so this will be for the name, add to cart, or add cart you know, whatever that you want to call it. So let's save this, copy the function name, or even copy this first. Let's go right here. Let's go at the action and paste this in. Well, we need the word route first. And let's cut this and paste. So if we go and let's pass in the ID. Since we passed the ID, we passed the ID right here at the part in the link. We need to also pass it in right there. So let me copy this and paste. So yeah, let's save this whole thing now. What else? I want to go ahead and I want to do my function. So let me, all right, so what's going on? Let's copy this and let's go to the controller. If we go HTTP controllers, products, and if we go to the products controller, let's go right there and let's paste this in. Let me copy this function. Let me go down and paste it like that. So let me cut this and paste. All right, so we're gonna pass in the ID and we're gonna go ahead. Since we're going to submit a function, since we're going to submit a form, I want to go ahead and I want to do a request like that. All right, so right after this, let me go ahead and delete those. I want to go ahead right now and I want to go add cart equals, and I want to insert this in the cart model, which we did not even create just yet, but let's go like this for a second, and I want to go create like that. Let me open up my array. So I'm gonna go gonna grab this in the pro underscore ID. I need to grab this from the request, you know, was the name of pro underscore ID. All right, so let me copy this like multiple times and paste. So I'm gonna also grab the name. Let me paste it right there and right there, and I'm gonna go right here and I'm gonna grab the name of the image. I'm also gonna grab the price. All right, something else that we need to grab is actually the user ID. All right, because the different items in the cart will differ, you know, from you know, for every user. You know, some user can add like 20 items to the cart, you know, some other user can only add one. Some users will not have any items to the cart. All right, so this will actually come from the session. All right, so I want to go with, you know, for the auth right here, and I want to go user like that, and I will just add in the ID just like that. All right, so we need to actually go ahead, copy this, and we need to go and import it. All right, in order to actually use it. All right, so save this. All right, so unexpected variable, yeah, we need to add a comma like that right here to separate those. All right, so it's also telling us that we have an error because we did not end this with a semicolon. So save this. Well, actually, after I insert into the cart, I'm not gonna return anything. I just want to go something like, I'm gonna like echo out something very simple, like item added the cart. That's actually everything. Save it like that. So let's now go ahead and create this model and the table. So I'm gonna go right there, copy, and I'm gonna make this so it will go in the product folder. All right, so I'm gonna go press enter like that. So there we go. We go to models right now. If we go to product and there is cart.php like that, so we can actually copy these lines and we can go down here and just paste it like that. So this will be cart. All right, and the fillable right here, it will be the pro ID. All right, so there is the pro ID, and we will have a name, an image, and a price, and we will have a user underscore ID right there. All right, so I guess that this is actually everything. Let me save this. Let me copy this right now, and I want to go to my database, and I want to create this table. All right, so paste this. So this will be ID normally, and we will have an auto increment and a primary key right there. So this will be name. Well, actually, first of all, the product ID. All right, so this will be integer actually, and this will be 10. Also, this will be 10 right there. We will have a name. All right, so this will be var car. It will be 200. Let's add like a couple of columns down there. So right after this, we have image. Also, var car 200. And we will have the price. All right, so var car, and this will be 20. Fine, simply. And we will have the user ID. All right, so this is integer, and this will be 10. And right after this, we will have created add, and this will be a type of timestamp. It will be current timestamp, and this will be updated at like that. So this will be timestamp, current timestamp like that. So let's click save. All right, so check that out. There is our cart table. So now let's refresh this. All right, so as you can see, we actually have our data. So this is simply the product ID, which is right there. And we need to insert this inside the cart because this will allow us to delete the items from the cart later. All right, so there is the name, and there is actually, let's see, this is actually, yeah, the price, and this is the image name right there. All right, so that looks like the design of the button is messed up a little bit. If we try to go to it right here, type name, class, btn primary. Is it because we're wrapping this up in a paragraph? Yeah, it's because we did not even make this a button. We copy this, paste it like that. So is this the reason? Because some templates, yeah, some templates like mess your mind up. All right, so we do not even need to care about this for now. What I want to do is I want to get this part done of the form submission. So if we click add the cart like that. All right, so we did not even add the cart. Yeah, of course, it felt like something was wrong. We did not include the cart right there. So if I just go use something like that. All right, so I want to paste this in, copy this, and I want to include this cart. So save. All right, so yeah, it's telling me that the class cart is not found. So of course, but we went ahead and we include it now. So if you refresh this, and if we click add the cart, all right, so item is added to the cart. All right, so nothing is happening, nothing is wrong with the code. If we click browse, we should see our record right there. All right, so there is the ID, and there is the product ID, and there is the name, the image, the price, and the user ID right there. All right, so it's looking pretty good, it's looking cool. Looks like that we got time, so we might even go ahead and finish this part. So I want to go ahead right here. After we insert, I want to redirect to the same page, for example. So I want to go ahead right here, and I want to go redirect with Laravel, something like that. And if I go ahead access this, so we go down at the bottom, return redirect. All right, so this will allow us to redirect and go to a route. So if we go copy this and go and simply delete both of those lines, paste right away, so this will redirect to a route. We need actually to include this redirect. So let's get back to the code for a second. All right, so we need to go use redirect right away. at the top in order to work with this. All right, give it a semicolon. So we will go to the route of product dot single right there. Product dot single, and we're gonna pass in the ID right here, which is this ID. It's already passed in for us. So yeah. I don't think it should be like that. I think it should be like this. We need to remove this. All right. So we're going to pass in the ID and we're going to pass in some kind of message. So this will be a message of success. So we can go right here and we can go item or product added to cart successfully. All right, so save this, and now we need to grab the code, the blade code that will allow us to display this message, and we're gonna paste it, of course, in this route right there. So I want to go ahead, for example, and I want to go session code, session message Laravel, something like that. So if I go ahead and access this link, all right, so we go down, session flash blah blah blah, alert message. So it looks like there are a lot of different ways to work with this part. We want to grab the most basic thing, basically. All right, so we can copy this code. Where do we want to put it exactly? If we go back like that. All right, so where do we want to put it? We can put it like after this section. So we can go right there, right here, and paste it like that. So we can go ahead and we can remove, we actually can remove this else. All right, so we can go right here and we can go dev class. We can go alert dash success, or you know what, let's not even bother. So this will simply be success like that, and let's see what we have. So if I save this, all right, so if I add this to cart right now, right, so we're gonna go back to the same page and the message is not showing up. So yeah, it's right there actually. All right, but we need to customize it to make it like more even, to make it look more beautiful. So I'm gonna leave it as this, and I'm gonna fix this in the next video.